Actually, I want this to be a live chat. Okay, let's talk about something. I couldn't really come up with a long form update. Maybe I'll do that later. Okay, because I was seeing some people crashing out on the TL about the question. Some switches. Let me not just say some people because I know they are switches. They are not really happy with this question that Ashley normally asks her guests, like, who do you think would have won Big Brother and all and all. I think I still said something about it yesterday when I dropped the updates about um Oyanda spotting the engagement ring she was putting on. And some people still came to tell me that was not an engagement ring. I said engagement ring, I know, is always in the middle finger. Okay, it's always in the middle finger, but it all depends though. Okay, and there was speculations then that it was an engagement ring, and it looks like an engagement ring. So it doesn't matter if it's an engagement ring, a promise ring, or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about here. So I talked about it, and I was like, in that video, I said maybe Ashley should just stop asking who do you think will win. Well, since the show is over, the winner has already been confirmed. He's gone with his money, and we've moved. So, now coming online this morning, I was just seeing the switches crashing out. If I one comment said those two just sat there lying to themselves and all, and you guys need to see a lot of comments on that. I think I'm still going to bring it to you people later in a long form content, and some ashes were angry, so that's why I brought it here. I said let's talk about it. Do you guys think Ashley should just stop asking that question? To me, if you ask my honest opinion, I should say, instead of asking who do you think should have won, between herself and Sweet Gulova if she wasn't evicted, maybe she should just remove it and ask people, what do you think about Sweet Gulova's win? What do you think about the winner? Do you think it's a deserved winner? Just remove yourself, because like Uyanda rightly explained yesterday, that means Uyanda really watched the show. Big Brother Niger can be predicted sometimes. Maybe from week 6 you can start predicting the winner. But you see, one thing I love about Big Brother Misasi, you hardly can predict the winner. Honestly, like people keep saying, if Bravo B wasn't this thing, Bravo B was going to win. How are you sure Bravo B was going to win if he wasn't disqualified? How are you sure that Bravo B was going to win? Because you never can tell anything that would have happened along the line. You're not God. You're not a fortune teller or a seer that you can say, okay, this thing is going to happen this way. Yeah, it's understandable that we know that the Ashes are much. Ashley has got a very huge fan base, supportive fan base, but that's not still a guarantee that you're going to win. What if you had gotten to finale and all these other fan bases team up and say no, instead of you to win the show, all of us will team up? And so let's not just think that, okay, because you have this, she had a better chance at winning, but we cannot just come and say if she Gulova, if you were in the finals she would have won. So when the switches are crashing out, I understand. You guys know that I am a shipper and I'm a neutral one. I'm a very honest person. I'm an honest friend. I'm not in the group of people who there are some people who know, even when they know that this thing is right, but because they still want to maintain the friendship or the relationship or whatever, they are not going to tell that person the truth. Okay, one of such. I'm not one of such. I stand on the truth and I like telling the truth. To me, I feel if that question is going to be bringing trouble, maybe Ashley should just remove it. Stop asking the question. Who do you think was gonna win? I know it's just normal. She's just asking the question, on a friendly note, trying to find out exactly what is going to happen or what the person's opinion. But now that the Switches are really seeing it in another way, like how come this question you asked it on Sweet Gulliver's, on your ride with Sweet Gulliver? I don't know if she asked this other guy yesterday too, that's Muzi. And people talk but behind, so people might be like, what are you feeling like? Are you not feeling like the whole world? Or and these are some of the things they might be saying. Muzi was like trying to shade Ashley. Yeah, 6 months celebrity. I know I've known celebrities 15 years. So me, I feel, please, Ash should just remove that question. Hi there, good morning. To me, just remove it. The show has ended like 3 months, almost like 3 months ago. The show has ended, and Sweet Gulliver is the winner. We know he's the winner. However it is the winner. I keep saying that if it's God that perfects all things and it's God that knows whatever that is going to happen or whoever that is going to win, if the win is for you, if it's meant for you, God will make sure it gets to you. Like last season, that win was for McGinio, and that was why God, all the people we thought we were going to win. Oh, Williama was going to win at a time. Yolanda overtook. Yolanda, I don't know how Yolanda managed to get. I think she really got a lot of pity. How do we call themselves, arisers. Yolanda at the time got a lot of arisers, people still loving her, and we were even scared that Yolanda is really going to take this thing from Liema, because it seems her fans were, much. And last season was quite better than this season somehow, not in terms of the in terms of everything, sha, in terms of everything. But I know that probably the votes they got and whatever they got, the number of views they got, really doubled this season. But last season, the housemates had like, and they were very lucky. Some of them had very, like, Lema, Z, Yolanda, all those ones were really gifted loudly. They really had the good number of fans. They really had good number of fans, unlike this season that is just, let me say, the three people, Oyanda, Sweet Gulova and Ash, that packed majority of the fans. But that last season, you find out that many of them, Makeke still had fans, because the winner was just higher than Makeke with just 0 point something, was even up to 1%. It was not up to, I think, 0.07 or 0.111 votes. It was not up to 1%. So, but now it happened this season that Ash was kicked out of the game, and we know that after she was kicked out, she still got a lot of risers. The fans doubled, okay, and now we feel okay with the way the fans are doing, with the way you guys, oh, probably if she has stayed to the end, she would have won. If she has done this, she would have won. But we cannot conclude like that, because that win was meant for Sweet Gulliver, and that was exactly what she said yesterday that I loved. She said that it was meant for Sweet Gulliver to win, and he was really deserving of the win. That was why he won. Yes, the win was meant for him, and he really deserved to win. Okay, but then by the time we have another guest and you're asking the person, who do you think would have won? It would be like you haven't moved on from that. It would be like you haven't moved on from the whole show, or you're feeling robbed, or no. No, as long as the game is concerned, nobody should. You can't feel robbed. You can't feel cheated, because you might be thinking you are strong and you never can tell what will happen in the finale or close to finale. You never can tell what will happen. Yeah, you might get to week 8, and all of a sudden, if the win is not meant for you, one twist might just come, and you see yourself just like Lerato Modise. Imagine that Lerato Modise had a huge fan base, let's say very, very huge fan base, and we know that, oh, she was going to win. And on getting into the faith room that very day, he was evicted. Eviction, was it not? The spin, when she spinned the wheel, it was evict immediately or what? And she left. So that's why I feel there is no point. If it's a game that one can actually predict what's going to happen, fine, it's good. But since the whole thing is really causing problem, and the Switches are not buying it, I think I should just remove that question. There is no point asking who do you think is gonna win. No, just go ahead and ask them, what do you think about Sweet Gulliver's win? What do you think? You think he's deserving of the win? Or just talk about generally the things that happened in the house that really concerns you. How do you think, what kind of a person do you think I was in the house? What, what, instead of, or then just like yesterday, I love the fact that she was asking Rihanna some questions, about the whole, are you still with your girlfriend? Social media is saying that you're with one housemate. She didn't mention names, right? Thank you for the thumbs up. Social media is saying you're with one housemate, la 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 la. And Oyanda was answering, at least to me, Rihanna didn't say yes or no if he's still with his girl or not, but from the way he answered, I think all is not well. Though he said she's a private person, and he wants to respect her, so he will leave that. Okay, but I know if you're with still her, you would have said yes, but I don't know. I don't know. Probably they are still together, they're keeping it private and all. Okay, but then if you think, or there is no way Ashley won't be seeing all these things, since people don't like that, they feel like what is all this? Can't you just move on? Somebody, the winner has been declared and all, so that you won't really make yourself, because their comment is just that my other devices of guys, their comment is something else. If you see the comments under the post, like somebody was even shedding air, she's a weirdo, she this, she that. They were just shedding her, and trust the ashes to also respond. And before you know it, it came up, it became a bant. And they were like, they want to spoil Sweet Glover's day. I thought today is not the gifting. What's happening? Is today the? I know today is the dance challenge with DJ Zin, and today is not the gifting, because yesterday I was seeing posts on the whole donation stuff. The Capital Bank are telling them they are not able to withdraw now and all and all. I saw the statement they released and said they are trying to sort it out, whether there's an issue with the accounts, or whether they're suspecting some activities, or probably maybe the way people are just donating, contributing money in there. So maybe they need some clarity. Um, please, what is today the gifting? Please, I want to know, is today the gifting? What's happening today and what's happening on 28th, please? Because I'm lost here. I'm lost. I don't know. Is today the gift, the meet and greet? Then why are people saying 28 is just by the corner? This is, please help me, Jerry. I didn't get you. Say it is today the gifting. Let me know exactly what's happening. So I feel that question, I should just erase that question, because one, Sweet Glover is your partner, Sweet Glover is your friend, he's your lover, so there's no competition here. You shouldn't bring anything that might act like, okay, yes, the gifting, okay, please, what time is the gifting? What time is it going to kick off, so that I know how to plan my schedule? Honestly, I thought today is not going to be the gifting. No, I was saying, okay, maybe probably 28 and all. Now that they are having issues with the account, how are they going to? Anyway, then when is his birthday? When is his birthday, please? When is the birthday? Is it on 28th? Or I don't understand all of this. So guys, I just feel I should remove that question, especially because you're asking, you don't know whom you're going to ask, and the person will be like, can you imagine? Because you don't know what the person might be saying behind. Yeah, when the person is before the camera, the person can just say anything to please the audience, to please the viewers, and wouldn't want to bring drags to himself or herself. But you don't know what they might be. They might be like, why is this girl so concerned about who's going to win the show or not? Guys, I'm just telling you, I'm a practical person. I'm just telling you people what people will say. You know, one thing I've noticed about a lot of people, fans, is that they are not honest. Most fans are not honest. Me, if I'm your manager, I'm your like your PA, I will always tell you the truth. If you're doing the one, I'll say, Mama, no, guy, no, you see this one, no, don't, this. But it's just that some people want to like, they don't want to appear to the person as if they are bad. They want to, even when you know this is how this person is moving, you want to stay there and be encouraging the person. Yeah, you answered correctly, that's what you're supposed to do. When you know that low key you would have told the person, no, you wouldn't have, you would have. So me, I love having honest friends around me, even if it hurts. Tell me what I'm doing that is not okay, at least let it hurt me, but at least when I do a self-introspection, I'll be like, okay, maybe I would have done it this way. If you ask my candid opinion, actually, please don't ask that question again. It's irrelevant. It's not going to change anything now, because Sugiliva has won the money. He's the winner. Hi Jerry, good morning, welcome. He's the winner and all. So if we keep asking, who do you think would have won? Like you asked Oyanda yesterday, he has said, okay, you have chances at winning, and you mentioned Sugiliva is a deserving winner and all. Oyanda might go out with his friends. Say, can you imagine? Ashley was asking, maybe she thinks if she's in the house, maybe with this big fan base, she thought she was going to win, but that show it can be predicted. I don't know what they will be saying. They might be like, what does this one feel like? What does she feel like? Look, you see, and one thing, Ashes, let me tell Ashes, if Ashes are here, you guys talk a lot. Ashes talk a lot. Ashes talk a lot. Like anything happens, boom, they're on the TV. Ashes talk a lot. Do you know why I said that? Because one, the first video that the first video actually posted, this is a YouTube channel. You guys don't know how YouTube work. It's not about starting a channel, it's all about sustaining the channel. That's why I love what Yolanda is doing. You can see that when Yolanda first started, the first few videos she posted, go and check on that channel. They did so well. But the sustainability is what matters. Like now, you're the only one. People are just anything you do now. That's why once they come out of the house, you make good use. Okay, today is part one. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that info. Please, I would like to know the time because I would really want to miss it. I want to step out of the house. Let me know exactly what time so that I will not miss the gifting. At least let me plan myself. Okay, thank you so much. Now there is one thing with this there is one thing with this thing. Big Brother is still on. Big Brother never ends. Big Brother is coming. Like, it's a yearly thing. No matter how people crash, oh, we're going to stop it. Oh, the youth. So that Big Brother is an ongoing something. Okay, at the 15th hour. All right. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Um, okay. So Big Brother is something that, let me tell you, even the people that are claiming, oh, yeah, you don't know the next housemates you guys are going to see next year. You don't know exactly the next housemates you're going to see, and definitely you people will still fall in love with them no matter how you claim. My dear, forget it. No matter how people claim, I'm not going to watch the show, this is my last bus stop, it's a big lie. By the time the show starts, by the time they premiere the show, please, she must not ask, even though fans can argue about that. The reason it might come as if she's not supportive of her man and is jealous, yes, all exactly. That's one of the comments somebody wrote. That how can you be claiming you love your man and every time you're asking this, that it will be like, yes. I think she should stop asking that question. Is it relevant to me? Is it relevant? It's not relevant because you can't predict the show. You cannot. You put saw what happened last season. We were thinking, okay, Liema will win. Liema. We never saw Makeke coming. Nobody saw Meg Jr. coming. Liema, even though we feel like Liema fans majority voted for Meg Jr. But then who would have thought that Liema would go there and didn't get, if God had wanted her to win, she would have gotten the whole instruction and she wouldn't have clicked on the stuff. But because God knew you're not going to win, even if you have the largest fan base, you're not going to win. So better go. And Bema is happy today. At least she's happy today. She got something at the end of the day, plus all the whole gifting and everything. She was Ashley is clearing air that people are saying on, and Ashley, she's someone who don't pretend. No, we are not talking. We understand she's clearing the air. No, don't ask about who's gonna win, because it's never written anywhere. Nobody wrote it anywhere that, oh, Ashley, you're gonna win. You left on week 4. Ashley left on week 4, and we had 8 weeks after. Wasn't not okay? We had 6 weeks after. It was a 10 week stuff, and your man won. No, don't ask about, don't, that question should never come at all. I saw the Sweeties wrote about it and they were crashing on the TL. I wish my other device is on. I would have been reading out the comments for you guys to see. Like, imagine you. Okay, let me ask you that is writing. Abdullah Farouk. Like, I don't know if you're a female or male. Farouk should be male. Now, if you have a girlfriend, you have a baby, you have a partner, you guys were on the show, you won the show, your partner left, both of you have huge fan base. If you hear that your partner keep asking people, who do you think would have won between me and my man? Who do you think would have won between me and my man? No, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. And I see what people are writing. Live here, you're weak for EVT, it's bringing drugs to you. And at the same time, people are questioning your love for him. No, please. I feel Ashley should just erase that question entirely. You can ask, what do you think about Sweet Gulliver's win? Do you think any other person would have been deserving of the win? Apart from Sweet Gulliver in the top 5, you know what you're driving at, but don't really push yourself forward. There's a way you can structure it and direct it. Did you see his win coming? Or la 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 la. When did you start seeing this person? Or just a general question about yourself. You were in the house. What do you think about me? What do you think about what happened between me and Mishini? What do you think about this, that? What do you think about my eviction? Da 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 da. These are some of the things that you should ask. Channel it, then maybe a little of personal questions. What do you think about my relationship with Siguluva? Do you see us? La 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 la. Then you can ask the person's personal question. Okay, what are you doing now? What are you understand? And not who do you think would have won the show? If not, I mean, do you think I would have? I don't know how she normally puts that question. It's not proper. It's not proper. You can decide not even bring win. There are so many questions to ask. Like, there are so many. You guys, even if it's 2 weeks you stayed in the house, so many things happen. So many things. You were punished. You set punishment for. What do you think about that? What do you think? There are so many things. And she mentioned that is what we're always arguing, but she said, I know they will come for me. Yes, she must stop. Yeah, I think she just need to stop. She just need to, because if you was sorry there, if you watch yesterday, Uyanda was still like, don't come for me, because you can see that everybody know that people are watching. People are watching you, and anything you say, boom, boom. And why I said Ashley talk a lot is, remember the first YouTube video Ashley posted with Sweet Glover that got a quite, see the views. Can you see the gap between the first and the second? Can you guys see the gap? Ashley were like all over, it's us, it's us, it's us. Then Shippa said, okay, show you guys, all right, we are leaving you guys, do it yourself. Then Sweet Glover's fans were like, okay, we are just here for Sweet Glover, yeah, do it yourself. You see that that thing actually kind of created a very long margin between the first and the second. I know that people are saying we don't like music. Forget it. It's not about liking music. Me, like me, I've been a YouTube person even before I decided to come on YouTube. You get, so even when, like me, even when I don't even want to, okay, after I became a YouTuber, after I became a creator, even when I don't like what you're doing, but because I know that I've already clicked on this video and I know the impact on clicking and moving, I'll just watch. I could just watch it for like 3 minutes and I'll make sure I like. Even if I don't comment, I'll make sure I like, and I'll watch your ad because I'm a YouTuber. Because one thing I tell myself, if I do this person, if I treat this person like this, maybe that's why another person will treat me. So let me also give support my fellow creator so that people will also have the mind to support me. You get, so ashes were like all over talking, 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 talking. So people, that was why people decided not to. People became laid back. They are not watching. They are not watching. YouTube is not easy. It's not easy. By the time next show starts, by the time, no, shippers are very powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful. By the time next show starts and you guys are claiming, no, you will not watch Tugliver and Ashley are my last bus stop, it's a big lie. Let me tell you, it's a very big lie. It's a reality TV show, is an ongoing thing. By the time they unveil, even this Big Brother Nigeria is coming, people are going to watch. By the time you start seeing the housemates, see them in the house, you see people falling in love, shippers. You want to, oh, let me know what's happening. Oh, this girl. Oh, before you know it, you see yourself staying glued to BB Niger. Then when Msasi comes next year, you're all gone. Then when they tell you, oh, Liam, me, then once they say, oh, Yolanda podcast, yo, I'm going to watch the first trailer or whatever on Monday, Wednesday, or day. I can't remember the last time. Even this show that just ended, I can't remember how many people's interview I watched on Yolanda's podcast. So instead of doing like it's us, is no, just allow it to flow. Invite people to come. You don't want to hit 1 million on the first if there's anything like that. You don't want to hit 100K on the first day and get stuck at that 100K for years. You still need people, you still need other people to come and watch. Just like Sweet Glover's fans are saying that they, in fact, if there is a way Sweet Gulliver will be pushed into the mainstream so that he can get fans from there. So I just feel like all this competition, comparison should stop, and I should stop asking that question. Anything that may appear like you're competing with your man or that you're comparing yourself with your man should just stop at the end of the day, because you guys are a force. If Ashes, Sweet G's, shippers come together and work together, you guys are a very strong force, very strong force. My dear, forget it. You're going to stand. You've not seen anything. You will stand. Now, so we've talked about this all. You are going to stand. Sweetheart, you are going to stand. Let the show start. Let the show begin. You are going to stand. I'm just telling you, you are going. It's not today. Somebody tweeted something like that and said, I'm not going to. When I told the person, I said, you are going to, the person just replied me with some laughing emoji. I said, are we not humans? Humans who are always moving to new things, you are going to stand. If you get a new phone, let's say you get the latest iPhone, the way you're going to be taking care of the iPhone, you're done, you just want to keep it in a safe place. You just want to, when you want to charge it, you make sure you're with the charger you put. By the time the iPhone stays for like 2 months, you can just, please go help me charge. You drop it anywhere you like. Sometimes when you're in the kitchen, you've dropped your iPhone there, but when you newly got it, it was like, oh no. So that's just the way it is. Human being, we're always searching for more. We're always looking for a new thing. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like button on your screen. So that's just it. Anything that is going to bring dress, let's remove it, because forget about what this person is saying in the car. You don't know what the person says behind the scene, and that will not really be okay. That would not really be nice. And see the way Switches are saying now that Ash wants to spoil their day and all, and it's not her intention. It's never her intention. Yeah, it's never her intention. Ashley needs guidance. She needs somebody that will tell. I know that it's good. Somebody will say, that's the way I am. I'm just myself. I don't pretend. But as you advance in age, there are some things that are also needed. So if you know that, yeah, like me, nobody blunt past me. Or I'm very assertive. I'm very blunt. If I have pipe low, before on this channel, I ask people who know me, if you give me in the comments, I'll give it back to you immediately. At the time, I told myself, like, why am I doing this? Somebody came to watch me and liked my video and subscribed, and the person, this is her opinion. Am I not the one that is saying share your thoughts in the comments? Yes, I say share your thoughts in the comment, and the person is giving me her thoughts. Why am I crashing out? At the time, I had to correct myself. If I don't know what to say, I'll be like, okay ma, thank you ma, I'll just choose to ignore. So we can't continue to say this is how I am, this is how I am. There is room for adjustment, there's room for improvement. We always trying to grow. There is need for growth. Okay, so to me, if you ask me, is it relevant? No. Is that question relevant? No. Does it matter? No. Is it going to change anything? No. So what? Erase. Naked. How do they even how do they say it? What's this general challenge I see on IG? How my this one will be Kim Kim Neke. You see, is it this one Kim? Is it this one, my dear? Yes, so these are some of the things you should ask yourself before putting out any question. This thing, is it relevant? It's not. It's not relevant. What's the listener going to do with it? Farouk says we Gulliver understand her more, but she must stop. And what I like about her, she read the comments and she won't repeat. Yeah, she does. She takes corrections. It's just that some people don't like correcting her. Some people feel like, we like her the way she is. We like our girl. You guys are not doing any better. You guys are not trying. Don't claim. If you love someone, the best friend you can have is the person that brings out the best in you. Yes, the person that brings out the best in you is the person that's the best friend, and that's the honest friend. Go and read 5 types of friendship you have, and you know the kind of friends you have. If you don't have an honest friend in your life, then you don't have a friend. Honest friend will always tell you the way it is. Honest friend don't even want to know whether it's going to hurt you or not. They're going to tell you in black and white. They're going to tell you the way it is, like this is how it is. So I know that after going through all of this, probably even if she doesn't see, some of her people will send her what people are saying, and I know she need to stop. As if I knew. I said it in my video yesterday. Okay, yeah, we love her, but she must stop, please. It's not necessary. That's why I said, is it necessary? No. Does it matter? Is it relevant? What's the person that is getting it? Like me now. Who do you think would have won? What do you think? Do you think if I stay long, is there anything I'm going to do with it now? If you ask me, okay, sorry, I didn't even watch the show. Who won the show? Sweet Guluva. That's what I'm going to say. So it doesn't matter whether a win is a win, whether it was a, let's say, a ballot or whatever that was put out there, and they say between Sweet Guluva and Oyanda, yeah, pick one. Oyanda picked, or Sweet Gulliver picked. It doesn't really matter how the win came, as long as it's legit, fair. Is the one that have won. So when you're now bringing it, it seems you're trying to portray yourself here, there, like I'm the one. And this entertainment industry, people are jealous. You don't know. People might be doing something on the ground. Okay, you think you've arrived, you think you're this, you die. Okay, let's see how you go. No, and you don't use Big Brother fans as a bedrock, because it's not sustainable. They are going to move at the end of the day. In the next 2 3 years, how is it going to look like? Are they still going to be there for you? Are they still going to be like there? When Messieke won her show, she had the largest fan base. When she came back for All Stars, we thought she didn't smell the win. When Messi came back for All Stars, she didn't smell that win because they were All Stars. All of them were stars. And Ilebaye won. Ilebaye, who was evicted in week 5, was it week 4 in her own season? She won the show because people she got a whole lot of arisers. So you would have asked yourself, all of these housemates that came back as stars and we had a winner amongst them. Why didn't this winner win? At least, why did she win? She should have won now, since she has a very good fan base. But then, and I think I don't know. There are speculations that next season might be an All Stars. I don't know how true that is. Don't forget to hit the like button. I don't know how true that is. If next season is going to be an All Stars season, so if next season is going to be an All Stars, let's go and see those who are strong and those who are not. Yeah. Okay, so every new show, every new season, people tend to restand, people tend to unstand and look for another person that is giving them exactly what they look for or what they actually want at that point in time. So, but for this case, I think I should just erase that question. There are so many things you can ask. You should focus the question on you. Yeah, it's not like this is a podcast. You should, especially if you're bringing the housemates, focus it on you. Let it be like, let's get the person's view about you, opinion about you, the things that really happened in the house about you. I've not heard what happened between you and Mishini. I think she should have even asked Muzidas, what do you think about my eviction, and all and all and all. She asked that yesterday. Yeah, she asked Rianda, and you ask them and give them the time to also respond and explain themselves very well. I also love that she also gives them time to talk, and yeah, just give them time to spill. At least get your facts, get what people are saying about you, get to know what they think of you. Then you can ask about your relationship, because the relationship actually stood out. Ask about your relationship, and I love that Rihanna was like, I hope I'm permitted to ask you some questions, and he did, where he asked about the sheep and all, and she cleared that being in the sheep doesn't really make you win. It doesn't really do that. Okay, being in the sheep, it's just that people loved their sheep. Yeah, people loved their sheep a lot. Yeah, people loved it was one of its kind, and Sweet Gulliver was a very reserved guy. Sweet Gulliver was not a talking type. Sweet Gulliver in the house. Sweet Gulliver was there was just something about their sheep. It's just divine. It's just divine though. It's just divine. It's not like we are the only sheep in the house or they are the only sheep we've seen. But I think it was just divine. The way the whole thing happened, it was not like we saw him going to her, hi baby, hi Derry, what can you know? But from the save and replace, it really got put us on suspense. Like, what's happening here? Even she had no clue. She never knew that somebody saved her. Yeah, because even when she was asked, she was like, okay, Muzi. Now I get where Muzi's anger is coming from, because he felt, come, I'm just at the point I was trying to vibe with my guy. You came and took that away from me. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Yeah, because she even said in the diary room, maybe Muzi then Muzi, because she never thought she was the one. So that whole suspense, the way Sigulova went about it, people we are looking forward. They didn't just give us everything we wanted in one day. We are just looking forward to what's going to be the outcome of this shit. What's gonna like, until when we were very sure that people always wanted to hear from Sigulova about the sheep, wanted to hear from Ashley about the sheep, and yeah, so I think their ship was divine. That was why it was really very, very, it was of good advantage to them. Yeah, it helped them a lot. But then, now that the show is over, it doesn't really matter. The winner has been declared. He's enjoying his money. It as if he has been given. And there is no point always asking who would have won. We are not going to use the number of ashes now, or what they are able to put through for you, what they are able to do for you. We can't use it to measure if you're going to win or not. And it may it may appear to others like you're projecting yourself to be the best, to be the highest, to be the no, which is not okay, which is not right. Yeah. All I want for them is for the best, and Sweet Gulliver doesn't talk much. He may not really talk about all of this. He may not really say a thing, but you don't know how others, if the Sweet Jews are reacting this way, you don't know how others who are also close to Sweet Gulliver are reacting. So I feel that question is never necessary. Don't just bring that question. Allow it to go. it's gone and gone and gone, and that's just it. Okay guys, I'm going to be drawing the curtains here. Please, if you've not given me a massive thumbs up, try and do that for me. Baby, you're making noise for me, your mommy. Try and do that for me, okay? I'll definitely see you people in my long form content. Since they said it's at the 15th hour, I think I need to do what I need to do so that I don't get to miss the first meet and greet. Okay guys, I'll see you people in my next one. Bye.